All right, so we are going to go over some notes a different way, and then we're going to compare the different methods. So today I'll do notes one way, tomorrow I'll do notes a different way, and then we can see, you guys can share what you like. So we're going to get some definitions today about some basic math ideas, so definitions. So the first definition is, what's a constant? Okay, so a constant is a term in an algebraic expression that does not change. And so a quick way to think about it, it's usually just the number that's by itself. So really quickly, what's an algebraic expression? Examples of algebraic expressions would be 2x plus 1. So which one is the constant out of this? The 1 is the constant. Okay. Now if I give you the example xy, is there a constant? No, there's no number. Okay. So there you go. So a couple other things to talk about is coefficients. Again, these are going to be words that we're going to be using this year. You need to get used to talking about it. So a coefficient is a number multiplied by a variable. So remember, with multiplication, if there are two numbers, two variables, a number and a variable next to each other, it means being multiplied. So if I gave the example 4x, okay, 4 is the coefficient. And why is 4 the coefficient? Because it's next to the x, it's being multiplied. Okay, and then hopefully you know that x is called a variable, y is called a variable, a, b, c, and so forth. Okay, so our main focus of today is we are going to talk about like terms and how to combine them. Okay, so what in the world is a like term? A like term is a term that has a variable raised, so has a same variable, I should say, same variable raised to the same exponent. So same variable, same exponent. Notice I didn't say anything about coefficients. I just said same variable, same exponent. So some examples are 2 and 3. Those are like terms, right? Because they're both numbers. All right, so that's my first example. My next example, 3x and 2x. Those are like terms, right? Because they both have the same variable. Letter C, 3x and 2y are not. Okay, why not? This has a y, this has an x. Letter D, another example, 3ab and 2ab. They are, okay? They have the same variables. All right, one more example, 3x and 3x squared are not. And why not? They do have the same variable, except for if you take a look at it, the exponent here is 2. This one does not contain an exponent. So they are not like terms. Okay, so moving forward today is we are going to practice combining like terms. That is a main skill that we need to know how to do. Okay, so we'll go over a variety of examples, and then you will work in breakout rooms today to kind of help each other out. Or actually, I'm sorry, you'll work on some homework today with it. So our first example, we have 4a plus 9a. Okay, notice they're both like terms. So because they are like terms, I just add the coefficients. So 4 plus 9 is 13. A does not change. Okay, so when I'm combining like terms, I combine the coefficients. I don't change the variables. Variables do not change. All right, number 2, negative 3x plus 12x. Okay, they are like terms, so I combine the coefficients. Negative 3 plus 12 is 9x. All right, number 3, I'll give you an example and go ahead and try it. 2m plus negative 7m. I'll give you about 20 seconds. All right, and so you should have gotten negative 5m. How? I need to add 2 plus negative 7. That gives me negative 5. The variable does not change. All right, let's get into some more examples. So 8a plus 5 plus negative a plus negative 3. Okay, so now we're adding more terms. So again, same thing is I'm focusing on combining my like terms. So I have these two are like terms. So 8a plus negative a gives me 7a. And then I have positive 5 plus negative 3, which is positive 2. And there we go. I cannot go any further. They cannot be combined because they are not like terms. Okay, so I will give you one to try. Negative 3 plus 8x plus 4 plus negative 10x. All right, go ahead and try it. All right, and so I have my x's here and I have my x's here. Notice this is a positive 8x. This is a plus negative 10x. So that should give me negative 2x. And then I combine my constants, so negative 3 plus 4 is positive 1. I cannot go further because they are not like terms. All right, and so for practice today, we'll come back together. Here are two I want you to try and work on. So number 6, 2x squared minus 4x plus 5x squared. And then number 7, negative 3 minus 4x minus 9 plus 2x squared. Okay, so these are the two. We'll bring it back together.